thank you all so much for being here. And I'm going to have these little notes because I don't want to miss some key points that I want to make this morning. First, to Nita and Peju, please give them another round of applause. To Peggy and Bruce and the Supreme Bean Cafe for catering this amazing brunch for us this morning. To my dear, dear friends that spent this entire weekend putting this brunch together. I wasn't allowed to come to this house yesterday morning, which for those of you that may know me, was very challenging because I love to plan events and to be involved, and they just said you're not allowed. And so to my friends, if you'd please raise your hand that helped put this amazing brunch together, I'd like to give all of you a round of applause. I do want to give Nita and Peju some flowers, if I may, to of you for, again, just opening up your home. You know, when I told her that I wanted to host this and asked if we could, and she said, well, how many people? And I said, well, how large of a guest list can I have? It really is reflective, and I just want to thank all of you so much for being here. It really means a lot to me. I want to give special thanks to Nita and to David, and of course to my dear friend Pat, for those kind words. I certainly do not minus the little comment. I do not take them for granted. And then I would also like to again ask our elected officials to raise their hand. We have Mitch Morrissey, we have Councilman Kanich and Councilman Montero. Representatives from the Colorado House of Representatives and the Senate. So let me share why we're here today. We are here because I wanted to honor the Imperial Court of the Rocky Mountain Empire for 40 years of amazing fundraising. Give the Imperial Court a round of applause. There are so many past monarchs and individuals that have been a part of the 40 years of this organization's history. I'm just honored and proud to have been a small part, for probably the last decade of being a part of this amazing organization. So we're here because I want an opportunity to lead this amazing organization. I want to take everything that I've done as Anthony that Lushus gets to do and take advantage of. You know, with Lushus, you get Anthony. With Anthony, you get Lushus. And I really do want the opportunity to lead this amazing organization. They do such important work in our community. They have a White Rose Scholarship Education Foundation. They give scholarships every year. But the problem I see is that we don't do a good job of communicating that, not only to other LGBT community organizations, but to the community as a whole. And I really want to take all of my connectedness that I have to bring it to the table and really try to elevate the court so that they're not just viewed as just a drag organization. They do so much more. You know, they give between $50,000 and $100,000 a year away to charity every year. But somehow that message only goes to a small group of individuals and it's not shared with the broader community. So I really am looking forward to hopefully having that opportunity. Of course, there are several past monarchs that have led this organization. They've really helped me as I'm about to embark on my journey, and I would like to recognize all of those individuals here this morning. We have Empress 17, Brittany Michaels, Empress 19, Brandon Roberts, Empress 29, Jasmine James, Empress 34, Janelle St. Christopher, and of course, Empress 38, Stephanie Paul. And on the other side, gender balance, we have Emperor 15, Vince Klein, Emperor 28, Brad Busby, Emperor 29, Robert Flores, Emperor 32, Lamar Cooper, and finally Emperor 33, Michael Vrooman. I just want to give them all a round of applause. So now, finally, on to my special announcement. I know that I've been giving tidbits throughout the summer, even to the point that my direct boss, who's Evan Dreyer, who's the mayor's deputy chief of staff, asked me in the hallway one day, he said, are you leaving? Is there something that I need to know about? Because you're posting these messages on Facebook. You're about to do something exciting and do another journey. And then people have even asked, are you running for political office? I have absolutely no interest to run for a political office whatsoever. I've lived in political campaigns, and I know that I can make a bigger difference at a policy level. But at this time, I would like to ask John Menchaca, the President of the Board of Directors of the Imperial Court of the Rocky Mountain Empire, to join me up here momentarily. So the drama ends today. With
no, it
all,
starts today.
So with members of the Imperial Court here today, elected officials that are in the room, of course, all of my friends and of the LGBT community organizations that are represented here today, Mr. Menchaca, I am excited to hand this little envelope over to you and announce today that I am applying for the position of Empress 40 of the Imperial Court of the Rocky Mountain. For those of you that may not know about the Imperial Court right now, applications are due December 31st, and then in March we have candidate review with the Board of Directors. If I'm fortunate enough to be approved as a candidate, then in March you will see me out and about in full force in the community. You will see me before then as well. And then big voting day comes April 13th, and Coronation 40 is going to be held on April 20th. For the community organizations that are here, if there's anything that I can do to be a part of your organizations, please don't hesitate to contact me. Also, if you'd like to be involved in our journey and what we're going to embark on, please see either myself or Gabriella Butson here. And please eat and drink and enjoy the rest of your day. And happy holidays. Oh, thank you. Can we have Peggy come up real quick? Is she here for us somewhere? Peggy? Peggy? So I met Peggy O'Neill here. She owns the Supreme Bean Cafe over at the Minoru Yasui building downtown, catty corner to the City and County building. Amazing caterer, family, true family. She has cards. If you have any catering needs, please reach out to her. They do an amazing job. So again, these are for you.